All right, shifting focus to the US next. The 2024 US presidential race is taking shape. Concerns are now being raised regarding the two most promising candidates who might compete against each other for the hot seat. We're talking about the Democratic leader and the current president of the United States, Joe Biden, on one side, and his Republican counterpart and the former American president, Donald Trump. Now, are these two leaders becoming too old to host the most important seat in America? That is one question which does resonate with people across the world and, of course, citizens in America. Republican Senator Mitt Romney has called on Joe Biden and Donald Trump not to stand for elections and give younger leaders a chance now. Romney railed against the populist wing of his own party, as he said he will not seek re-election next year. 76-year-old Romney, who was the Republican candidate for president in 2012, announced the decision to end his political career in a pre-recorded video statement. In the announcement, he said, "At the end of another term, I'd be in my mid-80s. Frankly, it's time for a new generation of leaders." Well, he is not wrong, really. Joe Biden is already the oldest president in America's history. 80-year-old Biden has officially announced his re-election bid for 2024.
That's not hyperbole.
Now, if he wins the presidential elections again, he will be 86 at the end of a second four-year term. Americans are concerned whether he would be fit enough to weather the rigor of the office. Remember, he is the commander-in-chief of the world's most powerful military. But Biden is determined to be back in the Oval Office, despite a series of slip-ups and gaffes. There are concerns over Biden's age, but when Americans look at the other option, then there is not much of an age difference. Donald Trump might look younger, but he too would be touching the 80s. And Donald Trump is eager to sit at the White House despite his campaign being overshadowed by criminal charges brought against him at a federal and state level. He refers to the cases and crackdown on him as a political witch hunt. Now, despite the cloud of criminal cases looming over Trump in a crowded field of Republican candidates who are running for the presidency, 77-year-old Donald Trump, he's just 3 years younger than Joe Biden, he's leading the pack still. Behind him, there is Florida governor who has some 14% of votes. Then we have Vivek Ramaswamy. And finally, there is former Vice President Mike Pence.